I thought this will happen. Now I can give credit that it's probably an error, but like I shared this video. I actually shared it. And if you see, it goes from 9 to 8 and 0.1 to 8. But video number 9 is actually missing. And what you have to look for is this icon, the W icon, because I do another series called Ninja School. So one very important video is missing that I wanted to send to Gavin, because he's also, you know, a ray tracer. Or back in the day. I mean, I even made a video sort of giving some credit as well. It's his engine right here. But he missed out on a very important solution to ray tracing, which is predicting rays, inserting rays inside, in between other rays. And so I have to re-upload this video and show you guys that yes, indeed, there is 2K resolution, there is 1K resolution, which I'm using right now. I'm just hoping that the engine is going to work right now. Let me fix one code. Okay, so if you can tell, you can actually see the pixels quite well, even from a phone. In the Voxel Quest engine. So it's certainly low resolution, but at the same time, I mean, it could be fairly difficult, but like still, it's a surface. You can just cast a ray. You pretty much, what you do is you send rays to scan surfaces, or like roughly scan the surface, and then you cast a ray directly at the surface where the information is missing. So instead of casting it from the camera, you cast it directly on the surface. And that's very efficient. And this is what I did for my own engine. The ultimate optimization. So right now I'm in 1K resolution. If you can see this. I'm gonna go hide the camera a little bit. I want you to experience the difference here. Now, I don't have reflections at the moment because of textures. The textures don't really have a reflection quality by themselves. But, so this is the lowest resolution. This is a lot better, right? This is higher resolution right now. But brace yourselves. If I go back a little bit, you know, you start getting this noise. If I press the button again, I get the 2K resolution. Just like that. If you zoom in, everything is smooth. And you can still zoom out for quite a while. Everything is fairly smooth. The distance, you can see, is pixelated because it's not so easy to predict the distance, but it's still, I think, fairly possible to do it cheaply. It's just there is no real reason to do it. You just want to render the closest objects as best as you can. I'm gonna change texture, maybe it's gonna help to visualize what's going on. This seems okay-ish. What's happening on the ground? Like, yeah. You can see quite a bit. So again, I'm gonna switch through resolutions. And the last one, smooth. Let's change it from here. So we see like this. it's minor changes if you do it from, but I like how it fixes the distance, the way things look in a distance. So yeah, that's pretty useful. Now my computer isn't capable of rendering 2K resolution without FPS dropping like on 55, which is still kind of annoying when FPS is below 60. So, and even now, let me check actually exactly what's going on. Like it's around 50, it drops down to 50. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, it's fairly easy to actually increase resolution and ray tracing because of how you predict the surface. And there's certainly more work to do because I don't like to predict the edges of the surface, so I leave the edge pixelated pretty much. But all I have to do is just insert enough rays to try and predict the edge and then send the rays somewhere else if I do hit a surface over there. It's like you kind of split those rays. It's a little bit more work that can be done, but I'll do that later, especially when I have reflections, when I have interesting textures to work with. That's about it. 2K resolution, guys.